Tom Downey here once again, breaking down everything from the Dallas Cowboys' latest offseason activity, focusing on the last open OTA session and all the buzz surrounding the team as they head into minicamp. Let's dive into some of the most interesting developments and takeaways from the past few days, starting with the hot topic surrounding Micah Parsons. After the last OTA session, Parsons made a statement on social media that caught everyone's attention. He confirmed he would be attending the mandatory minicamp, putting to rest any rumors of a holdout. Honestly, this was expected. Parsons has never missed these mandatory camps before, and missing one comes with a hefty fine. His attendance has historically hovered around 88 to 91%, which is solid considering the rigors of an NFL offseason. Parsons tweeted something along the lines of, "I haven't missed minicamp in 4 years. I'm preparing as if I'll be on the field the first week of camp, but it's ultimately up to the ownership. I'm ready to win a Super Bowl." That last part is telling. He's clearly signaling he wants the contract done, but is waiting for the front office to make the call to his agent. It's a subtle way of saying, I'm here, I'm engaged, but we need to wrap this up. Whether he will fully participate in all on-field drills remains to be seen. It's possible he shows up but limits his involvement, something resembling a soft holdout where he's physically present but doesn't engage in contact or full team reps. Either way, the main takeaway is that he's not sitting out, which should ease a lot of concerns. However, the contract situation still lingers as one of the bigger question marks around the team right now, and that will definitely come up in our winners and losers segment later. For now though, Parsons' commitment to showing up keeps the hope alive that the deal will be finalized sooner rather than later. Moving on from Parsons, let's talk about Joe Milton, the quarterback who has brought a bit of excitement and unpredictability to the OTA sessions. Drafted to be a developmental backup, Milton is exactly what the Cowboys need in that role, a player with raw athleticism and flashes of brilliance mixed with moments of inexperience. His performance at the last OTA was a perfect example. On one play, he threw a pick six, which obviously was a low point, but immediately afterward, he launched a stunning 44-yard bomb down the sideline that showcased his arm strength and potential. It's that roller coaster of highs and lows that defines the Joe Milton experience. There was even a highlight shared by the Cowboys' social media team of Milton performing a flip from a lying down position, a reminder that the guy is a freak athlete. Some days, he looks like a quarterback 5 other guys in the league can't touch athletically. Other days, it's like his decision-making or accuracy goes completely off the rails. But that inconsistency is part of the fun. He's going to bring energy and entertainment to the preseason games, which, let's be honest, are more about evaluation and excitement than wins and losses. So, how excited are you about Joe Milton? Rate your hype from 1 to 10 because his presence could be one of the more intriguing storylines to follow in the coming months. On the defensive side, the safety room is currently dealing with some injuries. Malik Hooker left practice early due to back spasms, but is expected to be ready for minicamp. Maris Bell is still rehabbing a shoulder injury, and Donovan Wilson continues his recovery from off-season knee surgery. That means the top safeties. Rotating through reps right now are Thomas, Elijah Clark, and Mike Smith. Clark is getting significant playing time with the starters, and it seems like the team is giving him a chance to prove he can take over a more prominent role. Smith is also getting valuable reps. Once training camp rolls around and everyone is healthy, the depth chart at safety will probably look very different, but these OTAs are crucial for the younger guys to gain experience and fight for roster spots or practice squad positions. It's a tough battle, but these reps will pay off. Speaking of defensive players, George Pickens has been drawing rave reviews for his play during OTAs. His highlight of the day was a full extension catch along the sideline in a red zone. A play that makes fans optimistic about his ability to become a key playmaker for the Cowboys. Both head coach Brian Schottenheimer and team executive Stephen Jones have praised Pickens' performances so far. If his time in Pittsburgh is any indication, expect Pickens to rack up some jaw-dropping catches that will be featured all over social media come the regular season. He's already been assigned the number 13 jersey, which has fans debating, but the focus is on what he can do on the field. Pickens is a player to watch closely as the offseason continues. Cavante. Turpin has also been a steady presence, consistently breaking up at least one pass in each OTA period. As a first-round draft pick, there are always questions about fit and adjustment, but Turpin's talent is undeniable, and his confidence is growing. The cornerback position is another area where the Cowboys are dealing with injuries and roster uncertainty. Trayvon Diggs hasn't practiced at all due to a knee rehab, and Savannah Reed, who has been doing individual work, is also recovering from a knee injury. Kalen Carlson is still rehabbing a shoulder surgery and hasn't been a full participant, while Josh Butler is sidelined with a knee issue. Andrew Booth, who had been running with the starters, missed practice on Tuesday for an undisclosed reason. With these absences, Israel Mukuamu has been pressed into more snaps outside. Beyond him, the options get thin quickly with players like CJ Goodwin, Kaman Hall, Troy Pride, Luke Barku, and Bruce Harmon providing depth mostly on special teams. Given all this, the cornerback room is a bit of a question mark. While some players like Dante Blanton have been getting plenty of nickel work and showing versatility by playing inside and outside, the overall depth and health at cornerback will be something to monitor closely as the season approaches. The Cowboys need to add another cornerback. That debate is alive and well among fans, and it's worth keeping an eye on how the team addresses this position over the next few weeks. Shifting back to defense, Donovan Ezerau has been popping up in some interesting ways. He's been taking some off-ball snaps, which has sparked curiosity about his role in the defensive scheme. Some insiders suggest the Cowboys are experimenting with certain packages that allow Ezerau to slide into different positions, especially when Micah Parsons is on the field. This aligns with Parsons' unique skill set and the team's desire to maximize his impact as a pass rusher. Ezerau's main job remains as an edge rusher, but having the flexibility to drop into coverage or play varied fronts adds another layer to the defense. While it's an intriguing development, it's not something to overreact to just yet. It's early in the process, and these tactical experiments are part of the team's off-season strategy. Over on the offensive side of the ball, Miles Sanders has been making some noise. This marks consecutive weeks where Sanders has looked explosive. In practice, while it's unlikely he'll hit his absolute peak with the Cowboys this year, especially given the absence of pads and the nature of off-season workouts, he's shown flashes that suggest he can be a key contributor. The running back situation remains competitive, with players like Javonte Williams and Sanders battling to be the lead back. Early in June, these no-pad sessions serve as a testing ground, often called the Underwear Olympics, where backs demonstrate speed, vision, and burst. Sanders fits well in this environment, and while it's too early to draw definitive conclusions, a strong showing from him or Williams would be a big boost for the team. Finally, it's always worth mentioning the sleepers. Those lesser-known players who could sneak onto the roster or earn practice squad spots. Two names getting buzz lately are Holden and Luigi Villain. Both are fighting uphill battles to crack a deep receiver and defensive end group, respectively. The Cowboys have a crowded wide receiver room with multiple established players, and their defensive end depth includes talents like Micah Parsons, Nolan, Dante Fowler, Ezerau, Sam Williams, and Peyton Turner. Still, if Holden and Vallon can continue to impress, the preseason might provide the perfect stage to carve out a spot for 2025. That's the current landscape of the Dallas Cowboys as they head into minicamp and beyond. Injuries, contract talks, new talents, and the evolving roster all combine to make this offseason one of the more intriguing ones in recent memory. The team has a lot of potential, but also some real questions to answer as they push forward in preparation for the next chapter. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The NFL rumor mill is once again in full swing, and this time it's sending shockwaves through the entire league. Whispers have surfaced suggesting that none other than Lamar Jackson, the Baltimore Ravens' electrifying quarterback and former MVP, could be making an unexpected move to the Dallas Cowboys. While no official statements have been made by either franchise, insiders close to the situation hint that discussions may be quietly underway, sparking intense speculation among fans, analysts, and players alike. The mere suggestion of Jackson donning the iconic silver and blue is enough to set social media ablaze. For the Cowboys, a team long yearning to reclaim his former glory, the addition of a dynamic dual-threat quarterback like Jackson could signal a seismic shift in their offensive identity. Sources speculate that Dallas owner Jerry Jones, known for his bold and sometimes audacious moves, has been closely monitoring Jackson's situation in Baltimore, where contract negotiations and long-term plans have occasionally been sources of tension in recent seasons. For Lamar Jackson, a move to one of the most visible franchises in all of professional sports would elevate his already high-profile status to stratospheric levels. The prospect of pairing Jackson with the Cowboys' potent offensive weapons, including wide receiver CeeDee Lamb and running back Tony Pollard, has analysts imagining a reinvented Dallas offense that could pose nightmares for opposing defenses. However, it's important to stress that at this stage, these reports remain unconfirmed. Some insiders suggest that the rumor may be more of a strategic leak, designed to shake up negotiations elsewhere or test public reaction. Others argue that the Cowboys' commitment to their current quarterback, Dak Prescott, would make such a move unlikely, if not outright implausible. But in the NFL, where fortunes can change overnight, few things are truly impossible. Whether this remains nothing more than off-season chatter or evolves into one of the most stunning moves in recent NFL history, one thing is certain: the possibility of Lamar Jackson joining the Dallas Cowboys has captivated the imagination of the football world. As always, fans will be watching closely, waiting for the next development in this unfolding saga. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.